Hello, comrade. How are we doing today? Let me see. Let's see if this actually comes up. First, let's go. Excellent. Okay. Gotta make sure I hear. Just. Nope. I mean, I just, dude, I can't do anything about it. I just have to delete the thing. I know what to tell you. I love it. Cat, no! Immediately. Oh, hey, baby. Oh my god. You're so fucking funny. I wonder who that random person was. That's so strange. It's just so strange. Let me delete the live playback on this. There we go. No live chat replay. Here we go. Does the audio sound okay? I'm sorry, I'm just still laughing. Let's go ahead and continue.
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10. Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home. David is my husband. All on my lonesome. Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changed.
I'm a qualified angel of death when I'm dancing.
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out,
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just
naked on the beach.
ran.
Is that it for today?
Hi, yes, hi.
Months,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
You're starving? I ate just
Went out for
beforehand,
drinks.
I
thankfully.
took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
On
phone
Valentine's Day.
asking for Nathan's number. There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I? He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me. It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
I have a cat in my lap. He's very cute. Alright. So I was going to go over this and like double check things and add more notes in. Because I have some notes written down. Right before the stream. But I did not.
Asked if I could prove David wasn't dead, so I took him to the lake house. He saw that I was telling the truth. I can take you to see him too, if you like. Would you like to see David, Doctor?
I answered yes, I would like to see David.
I think it was a mistake taking Dr. Dekker to see David. Dr. Dekker wanted to examine him, so they went into a different room. I wasn't worried. David wouldn't speak. But Dr. Dekker seemed very distant after that. He didn't say a word on the way back.
I see you're a cat on my lap. Dude, go eat something. Get a snack or something if you're hungry. Don't mind me. Just crawl over my desk. It's the old man cat. He's just wanting attention. I don't know if he's hungry or not. Can't really play with him because I don't want him to bite my finger and hurt his little teethy. Alright. You hear the bear baby? Yeah. He was purring up a storm. Now he's moved off my lap, but yeah. Just being a little menace. Alright, where were we?
I read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for the Salvation Army bin. It's funny, because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me. That she was going to break off the engagement. That she didn't love me anymore. I regretted it.
Okay. Okay, what did my notes say? Where were we? It's been a week. Where were we? It's Iris. Okay. So yes, I see cat. Okay. All right.
I was scared what Dr. Dekker would do to me if he found out I still knew. So I had to play along.
Did you think Dr. Dekker would do to you?
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I wanted to be as far away from him as possible. I don't know who did.
Who do you think killed Dr. Dekker? Oh, my phone. You can hear it. Oh. Okay, so that's not. Okay. Oh, that was that one. Okie dokie, yardy tookie. Alright, so who next? Elin or Mariana? Jaya. Well, she'd answer me about the darn dates and everything. Let me pull this paper here with these notes. I still don't know who Scarlett is. Well, supposedly he dated her, but every time I mention her to literally anybody, they don't. Who is Scarlett? Two T's.
You're overthinking.
Who is Scarlett?
That's not something I know about.
See. Apparently not. Okay, cool. We're gonna go with Elin, and then we're going to. And then we'll go to Mariana. Yeah, I think it's Elin's where we left off. Oy vey. Okay.
It was nothing. I was just trying to give her meds. It's hard, you know? I'm trying to help her, but she keeps fighting me. It'll be better after she's seen her daughter. I've decided I'm going to do it tonight. She hasn't got much time left.
You should hear your cat. He is upset today. Why is she fighting you?
I don't know anything about that.
Why is she fighting you if she agreed to the herbal compound? Oi, oi, oi.
I've got her on a herbal compound. St. John's wort for pain, ginkgo for bronchitis, valerian, borage. There's a few other things in there as well, but I won't bore you with the full ingredients.
And we told her to give us the ingredients.
That's the plan. I know, it sounds unbelievable, like I'm making it up. I wish I could prove it to you somehow. We could try shifting now. Think of someone you really love. It might help if you close your eyes. Are you thinking of them? Can you picture them? Okay.
Good
Hold
Five
on.
Guys. Oh, so didn't go dark before. This is a different perspective.
Sorry. I don't think it's gonna work. On the bright side, that probably means you're not gonna die anytime soon.
Weird.
That's the plan. I know, it sounds unbelievable, like... Is that really what you want to talk about?
Okay, unbelievable was mentioned. Little dinner. Yeah. It sounds unbelievable. It does sound. I does.
I don't know.
Cool. Well, unbelievable is a keyword, so we'll keep that in mind.
That's the plan. I know, it sounds unbelievable, like I'm making it up. I wish I could prove it to you somehow. We could try shifting now. Think of someone you really love.
Things getting
It
weird.
might help if you close your eyes. Are you thinking of them? Can you picture them? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I don't think it's gonna work. On the bright side, that probably means you're not gonna die anytime soon. Well, I wasn't sure if it would still work. Sorry. It's just, I get a sense that I probably shouldn't say, but, well, just think what it would mean for you if I'd been able to shift. We talked about it once. He said I should do what I wanted and not worry about what anyone else thought. You told me to. Well, not in so many words, but you said I shouldn't have kept them. And what with Terry going around telling everyone I stole them, I didn't feel like I really had any choice. The locket, the watch, the ring. But I kept the little bird Sarah Dekker gave me. I wasn't supposed to mention her.
Okay. Why were you not supposed to mention Dekker?
It just makes things complicated, doesn't it? I knew Dr. Dekker's mother before I started seeing Dr. Dekker. She's dead, and now he's dead. I'm sure you're going to have a field day with it.
Well, certainly am.
It just makes things complicated, doesn't it? I knew Dr. Dekker's mother before I started seeing Dr. Dekker.
I don't remember her knowing
She's
Doctor.
dead, and now he's dead. I'm sure you're going to have a field day with it.
Did Dr. Dekker know that you knew his mother?
Ask me something else.
Cool. Okay. So vicious scratch and the shifting into her daughter are the more important ones.
It was nothing. I was just trying to give her meds. It's hard, you know? I'm trying to help her, but she keeps fighting me. It'll be better after she's seen her daughter.
To help her, but she keeps fighting you?
Sorry.
Yeah. If she agreed, I think I already did this, to the medicine, why is she fighting you?
I've got her on a herbal compound. St. John's wort for pain, ginkgo for bronchitis, valerian.
Okay, we're gonna hint this up. Do what tonight? We already know. If this is like a...
You know the answer to that, Doctor. What have we been talking about? What can I do for Hilda that will make it all better?
We already know. Oy vey. Pretend to be Hilda's daughter. I already know that! That was the dumbest hint. That led to the answer I already know.
That's the plan. I know. It sounds unbelievable, like I'm making it up. I wish I could prove it to you somehow. We could try shifting now. Think of someone you really love.
Okay. It does sound unbelievable. I already said that.
I feel like you're...
Do you believe you're actually shifting into another person? And it's not gonna...
That doesn't really matter. Let's talk about something else.
Oy vey. Any part of like an actual job that this is supposed to be. I'm so frustrated. Alright. Oh, really? To do... Okay, so Vicious Scratch is do what tonight? Okay. And that's supposed to lead to are you shifting into her daughter, which...
That's the plan. I know. It sounds unbelievable.
Are you making it up?
It's tricky. I mean, I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter.
Okay, apparently that worked.
I try and keep it vague because I don't become her. I don't know what she would really say. I say things like, it's okay, don't be scared, I love you, Mum, or I love you, Dad. But it doesn't really matter what their relationship's like.
It does,
because
kind of.
It's not really them.
Is this true?
I always do the Disney version. The best, most loving version. That's what my patients want to hear. And maybe deep down they know it's not the truth, but it's got to be better than the reality. The reality is that most of these people have been completely abandoned by their families.
Have they?
Usually they're children. If a mother abandons her children, it's scandalous. But if a son or daughter abandons their mother when she's dying after everything she's done for them, apparently that's just normal. I can protect my patients from that, even if it does take a little smoke and mirrors.
But you're not their child, so it's not real. I mean, maybe they'll feel better when they go, but it's not real. Look, if I was old and dying and I magically had children that I that were like put me in a nursing home or something, you know? I wouldn't want somebody to pretend to be them in my moments before they go. I'd want to either see them or not see them. I wouldn't want somebody pretending to be them to see me off, you know? I want to know what you're supposed to be messing with. Steal something?
I don't know. Ask me something.
That's once it did.
It's tricky. I mean, I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter, but I try and keep it vague because I don't become her. I don't know what she would really say. I say.
Should I ask who
things
referred
like,
you?
It's okay. Don't be scared. I love you, Mum, or I love you, Dad. But it doesn't really matter what their relationship's like because it's not really them. I always do the Disney version. The best, most loving version. That's what my patients want to hear. And maybe deep down they know it's not the truth, but it's got to be better than the reality.
Yeah, I get this, but Elon's shifting. Yeah, it's just my biggest issue with it is the herbal compound stuff and the patients gifting her things. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't. If it was me, I would definitely not want somebody to lie to me to make me feel better as I go. You know, just straight up like, well, they didn't care enough. Okay, they didn't care enough, you know? Or, well, I guess I won't see them off. I wouldn't want to be lied to. However, with that, say the person, if we all were like, okay, let's not even argue that point where morality of lying to somebody when they're going, because, like, I've played quite a few. This is not, of course, not real life, but I played quite a few video games where that's the option I've chosen. I've chosen to lie to somebody where they're like, your father would have been proud of you when you know that's not the case as they go. So don't get me wrong. At least on the video game standpoint, I would choose Elon's version of it. Instead of straight up turning into the person, maybe just like lying to him, like, oh, I'm sorry, they couldn't make it for whatever reason. Yeah, that part's empty, but the part where she's, like, giving them the herbal compound stuff and the doctors don't know about it, you don't know what medicine could be interacting, whatever you're giving them, maybe they're allergic to it. I mean, she is a nurse, however, like, not knowing what other people maybe, like, the doctor may have prescribed them something else that messes with the herbal compound that you're giving them, and you don't have that on her chart, that's absolutely terrible. It's a terrible idea. And I'm not a nurse at all. Unrelated, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Switch game is on sale and debating whether to get it. Obviously get it. I assume it's a card game, yeah? It's like a card game. Always terrible at those, but I know you love those. Yeah, so even, like, not counting, like, the morality of lying to somebody as they're dying. Yeah, it's not on their chart. Yeah, I totally agree, but the herbal thing, it's not on their chart. But it's also the fact that the patients are gifting her things, potentially as she shifted as that loved one, or they think that's their loved one. So she is kind of stealing things from them, because she's pretending not to be somebody, and they're trying to give them, like, oh, take my locket, dear, I want you to have it. And it could be that they think they're talking to their daughter that they thought visit them, you know? So it's that, and plus that. So, gives me the ginger for to play more boy games. Ah, yes, the boy games. The Yu-Gi-Oh! So masculine. The cats are just passed out, sorry. Alright. But yeah, so, like, with all the stuff, it's also the fact that, like, her patients are dying on her during her shift more frequently. And I'm like, okay, question. Are those the patients that you're giving herbal compounds to? Is something that I want to know. Are those the patients you've secretly prescribed like herbal medicine to without telling the doctor? That are like dying on you more frequently? Just want to know. Yeah. So, how does it make it complicated?
Yeah, that's the reason I came to see him.
Oh.
I knew she was dying, but he refused to talk to me unless I booked a session, so I did. And well, here we are.
Who referred you to? I thought everybody was referred.
I don't know. Sorry.
Referral.
Sorry.
Referral. How do you spell referral? I have to go back and look. Oh. Running between rooms real quick, y'all. Hold on.
That's a strange question to ask. Are you feeling...
Yeah, I'm feeling just fine. Answer the darn question. Elin, referral letter.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. Yeah, apparently that's how you spell it. I looked it up. Referral. But, they are not answering my question. Okay, so supposedly, when I talked to JL one time, she mentioned that people had to be referred to Dr. Dekker, but it was sealed. And I can't remember if she said Elin was referred. So I don't know how.
Yeah, that's the reason I came to see him. I knew she was dying, but he refused to talk to me unless I booked a session, so I did. And well, here we are.
Why did you... Did he go to see her before she died?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought that was the answer to my question. What did you talk about in the first session?
That doesn't really matter. Let's talk about something else.
Why did you... Why'd you keep booking sessions with Dr. Dekker?
I don't know anything about that.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the reason I came to see him. I knew she was dying, but he refused to talk to me unless I booked a session, so I did. And well, here we are.
Were you not referred?
I feel like you're...
I am clutching at straws. I don't need your sass.
It's tricky. I mean, I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter, but I try and keep it vague because I don't become her. I don't know what she would really say. I say things like, it's okay, don't be scared, I love you, Mum, or I love you, Dad. But it doesn't really matter what their relationship's like because it's not really them. I always do the Disney version. The best, most loving version. That's what my patients want to hear. And maybe deep down they know it's not the truth, but
Maybe the truth.
it's got to be better than the reality.
The truth.
Does it really matter if it isn't the truth? Isn't it worth it if it brings them peace? Tell me honestly, Doctor, do you really think that what I'm doing is wrong?
The herbal medicine part. The herbal medicine information needs to go to their doctors. Woo. I also put TH as the truth instead of THE. Truth. 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 What am I doing is wrong. Okay, so the shifting part, maybe not. The rest of it, kinda. The part may or may not be wrong. She's not gonna be happy.
Is that really what you want to talk about?
Yeah. Some part is wrong. Oi. You need to tell the doctors what herbs you are giving the patients.
No.
Woman, listen to me. That's not just a no response I get for that. Okay.
Does it really matter if it isn't the truth? Isn't it worth it if it brings them peace? Tell me honestly, Doctor, do you really think that what I'm doing is wrong?
I don't think the shifting part is completely wrong.
Ask me something else.
No, I don't think the shifting part is completely wrong.
Good. Because I really feel this is something I have to do.
Okay, but stop giving them herbal medicine. But stop the herbal medicine. Woman!
No.
So angry. Alright.
I've got her on a herbal compound and St. John's wort for pain.
And you stop the herbal compound. Is she getting her prescribed medication? Hint me up. You think just the nurses care for the patients?
Absolutely. I'm not being big-headed or anything, but I'd do anything for my patients.
And the doctors?
That doesn't really matter.
Dr. Dekker.
Sorry, I wish...
Did you ever have a home visit with Dr. Dekker?
I don't know.
Cool. Hint it up. Hint cool down. Dang it. Alright, we'll come back to you. Actually,
Yeah, that's the reason I came to see him. I knew she was dying, but he refused to talk to me unless I booked a session, so I did. And well, here we are.
okay. if was the reason see him, then why?
I feel like you're...
Reason you came to see him.
I don't know anything about...
Did he see his mother before she died?
I don't know. Sorry.
Do we talk about Sarah Dekker?
I honestly think that you're curing me with all this grief counselling. You know, we don't really have to talk about Dr. Dekker from now on if you don't want to. We had a connection, but it's gone now. I didn't go out for Valentine's. I was at home. Wait, actually, I did come up to the office at about 9. I'd forgotten a USB stick that had some files I was working on. I didn't go out for Valentine's. I was at home. Wait, actually, I did come up to the office at about 9. I'd forgotten a USB stick that had some files I was working on.
At the office on Valentine's night? I thought you didn't work Valentine's Day. I really want to ask about... I'm just going to hint you up. Oh, so she lied to the police. Oh. So you lied to the police about being at home.
I'm happy for you to tell the police whatever you want about me. I mean, who needs trust in our work environment?
I'm sorry. You could go tell to the police about that you realized that you were wrong.
I didn't go out for Valentine's. I was at home. Wait, actually, I did come up to the office at about 9. I'd forgotten a USB stick that had some files I was working on.
Where is that USB stick now?
I was cross-referencing the patient files for Dr. Dekker, and I copied everything onto a USB drive. I was terrified it had all gone missing. Can you imagine the trouble we'd get into if the patient files suddenly turned up on the internet?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got distracted by... I remembered this stuff from Jaya, which is kind of, I think, important. Cross-referencing... I know it's about birth mothers. Did you talk to Nathan much? Let's talk about Hannah.
I don't know.
Elin.
No.
Elin met Doctor Sarah Dekker. No.
I didn't see anyone else. I didn't hang around. It's just a USB stick. I got in, I got the data, I got out. I'm basically special ops.
Was the office door locked when you left?
Nope.
The office locked.
I don't know everything. I know most.
locking the office that night?
I don't know anything.
Why did you think the USB stick went missing?
I don't know every.
Did Dr. do home visits for any years? Oh. Did Dr. Dekker do home visits for any other patients?
No, as far as I know, Mariana was the only patient that Dr. Dekker did home visits for.
Of course. Ooh, lake house?
You're overthinking things. You don't need to ask.
Who put
me
patient
that.
files on the internet? So I don't know how it is in the UK, which is where I'm assuming this takes place. But that's a thing in the United States, which is like HIPAA, which if you misplace patient files and they like leak those patient files for something, like put them on the internet or something like that, then you're in trouble for it, basically. So there's a whole bunch of like data security with patients' files and stuff like that, because people could put them on the internet. They're not like, you're not supposed to leak people's medical records, and this, I guess, would be considered like a medical record. But that's, as far as I know, United States. I'm sure United Kingdom, UK has hopefully something more stricter than United States in regards to medical files. I know Canada does, but I don't know if the UK does. I mean, if it goes like for Jaya, like, why would she be worried about it? Oh, I mean, I guess I could ask her, but like, I assume that's a thing that anybody should be worried about. Like, just that some random having access to your medical information. My question is, why did she think it was missing? Right? Like, did she misplace it, or did it go missing that day? Would put patient files on the internet. No.
That's not something.
Okay, so the dinner on Valentine's is still something, and what did you need the USB stick for is something still. Okay, so Mariana's the only one he did home visits
Yes,
for.
Dr. Dekker started doing home visits for Mariana. He said she couldn't concentrate properly in his office.
Sure, that's what the
You're
issue
not
was.
thinking of doing the same thing. I need you right where I can see you.
Did I ask about the paper spike? I did.
No.
Day before Valentine's Day. Dr. Dekker date? Okay. Just remind me that we got to come back and talk to her before we call it a day for this day, technically. I want to see if I can finish her up, at least with some of those key things I think that are kind of important. But let's go ahead and go to Mariana before I can think of anything.
Are we still talking about him? And I thought you were just interested in me, Doctor.
No. Might I not want to. Oh. Did Dr. Dekker do home visits?
Dr. Dekker suggested home visits. I think he was probably checking up on his investment. You're not thinking of doing home visits, are you, Doctor?
No. I do not think home visits are a good idea.
That's good. I'm not sure I can afford any more of your time.
His investments?
Aren't we all your investments, Doctor? All the time, all the energy you've invested in us?
I'm not
Seeing how we're doing, making sure we're growing correctly?
You're the client. I'm not investing in you. You're investing in your own mental health. Right? That's how that works? Did Dr. Dekker give you money? You did not say... I know I did not say hello to her. I'll do it in a moment, okay? Let me ask about Dr. Dekker first.
I'm not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars, though. Sometimes I'll get away with not paying at restaurants. Isn't that how it is for everybody?
No. That is not how it is for everyone.
It's just good manners to accept when someone offers to buy you a drink. I'm a very good-natured girl.
I'm sure. Okay, since you said it, Toasty, hello.
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. It's rent day.
No, this is why we talk about money.
A little blue on rent day.
Why do you feel blue on rent day? Other than have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to live in a place and have a roof over your head.
That's way too many questions.
Oh. Rent day.
Rent day is the day I pay rent to my landlady.
Feeling blue.
I pay my rent to a landlady. I don't own my own place. I'm just passing through.
Passing through?
I never stay in one town very long. I get bored too easily.
But she doesn't drink. Yes,
Once
thank you
you've
for
seen
mentioning
the
that.
same faces over and over again, you
Thank
move.
you.
Like I said before, I like to move around a lot.
That's not a very high slit in your dress there, madam, that you keep swirling around in front of me. Okay. Buy you drinks?
You're not getting it.
I thought you didn't drink.
I don't know about that.
Ah! Men offered to buy you drinks. They...
I'm not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars, though. Sometimes I'll get away with not paying at restaurants. Isn't that how it is for everybody?
Did I do it? I think it did. I don't know if I did it.
I'm not broke.
You're not broke.
Men buy me drinks at bars, though.
Okay. Men buy you drinks at bars?
I mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds, and I find it difficult to stay in the same place for too long. I guess I'm a fidget.
What? I thought you didn't drink. Woman?
Nope. Nothing.
Okay.
I mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds, and I find it difficult to stay in the same.
But you go dancing at clubs even though you don't like crowds.
Crowds at nightclubs and bars are different.
I didn't
The
spell it
lights
right.
are dim. You can slink around without attracting too much attention.
Thank you. Restaurants. Paying. Getting away with not paying at restaurants. No! Apparently it was good enough before. Not not attracting too much attentions.
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club,
Okay.
and then he just follows me.
You kissed a man. Okay.
Wherever I go. It's creepy.
Stop kissing random guys in clubs then.
I don't want everyone seeing that.
Okay. A guy following you isn't good. However, I don't know the way you're saying it. Everyone seeing that.
I don't know anything about.
You don't want everyone seeing.
I don't want people to follow me. I'm not trying to get them to do anything.
I don't believe you. And that's a bad thing to say, especially since you're my client and all, but I don't believe you. For whatever reason, I am sus of your intentions, madam, towards me.
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club, and then he just follows me. Wherever I go. It's creepy. I don't want everyone seeing that.
Hey, don't make them blame. Yeah, but she didn't say, I don't want people to follow me around, that's why it's so dark, so I can lose them in the crowd either. She said, I don't want people seeing them follow me around, which is just a strange thing to say, I feel like. I don't know. This is a supposed, I think her shtick is that she's a siren, supposedly, or that's what they're implying. So, I don't know, my dude. Remember something like people watching you be stalked is embarrassing? I don't know. Follow you?
They follow me. Wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
Okay. Oh my god, isn't there a part where they say she's an nymphomaniac? I don't remember. I do remember the reason why she's here, though. I do remember that. What happened. It's not, spoiler alert, it's not the blackouts that she's the reason that she's here. That's bogus. Supposedly she's having blackouts, yes. But there's another reason that she is here. I don't... Oh, I got a little note thing. Mary wants me to guess where people follow her, what happens after they follow her. I'm assuming, do they follow you home?
Yes. They follow me home. They're silent. like a trance.
What is an infomaniac? I'm gonna just Google real quick. Oh. Oh, I guess. Which, that's, that's not, I don't know why, that's just, okay. So she likes to do the deed. A lot. I don't understand why that's a big deal. But okay. Apparently that's an...
They follow me wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor? Yes. They follow me home. They're silent. It's like a trance.
I thought you blacked out. Blackout after dancing.
I've had no blackouts, and I haven't been to the beach
I don't know if
since
it's a
our last
legit
session.
diagnosis.
But I think I will today. Do you want to come with me to the beach?
No. I do not want to go with you to the beach.
Doctor, I think you're getting a little anxious. If you ever wanted to visit the beach, you can just turn up. It's not mine.
I hate you! Your question was, do you want to go with me to the beach? And I said, I do not want to go with you to the beach. And you were like, gaslighting motherfucker. I don't think it's legit diagnosis. I hope not. I assume I assume that's the same thing as like a this hello cat, which reminds me to feed the cats here in about a minute or two. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm apparently hiccuping. Do you hate her more than everything in this whole damn world? Oh, that's so good. Two asexuals trying to decide if the maniacs are real. Yes. Are they a real thing? Do people... From my understanding, it's a specifically in women thing. So I feel like, I don't know, is like a SEX addiction. Is that a real thing? And I guess that would be what it is. I don't know. I'm not allowed to know if I'm allowed to say the word on the YouTubes, so I should be able to cuss. But we don't know about the fucking say the deed. Sir, can I help you? I'm talking to my cat, by the way. He is running around because he is hangry. Alright, let's ask another question, and I gotta put a pause to feed the cats real quick.
They follow me.
You called the police when these people follow you. Police.
Try again?
Stalker.
I don't know.
Police. Follow.
They follow me wherever I go. anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
Do they follow you to the beach?
I've had no blackouts, and I haven't been to the beach since our last session. But I think I will today. Do you want to come with me to the beach?
Okay. Do people you have a stalker?
I really don't know.
A trance?
They're in some kind of trance, like zombies. But I don't know what they want.
Have you tried not kissing them?
I'm not a siren. It's just how some guys are. I tried it with a woman, too. She followed me. If a lot of people are watching, then it doesn't work.
Wait, hold up! Hold up. So you go to a place where it's harder for people to watch you, so that it does work? Then shouldn't you a lot of people watching you so that they don't follow you?
If I kiss somebody and a lot of people are watching, they don't follow me. Too embarrassed, I guess.
Then you should then why Lamau, she is not a siren. Sure. The lady don't protest too much. Also, she literally was like,
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club, and then he just follows me. Wherever I go. It's creepy. I don't want everyone seeing that.
she says, I don't want everyone seeing that, except she says it doesn't work if everyone is watching. So what is it? Is it that you don't want everyone seeing that, or you don't want people to stop you from having somebody follow you so that you can lure them away? I don't believe the words coming out of your mouth.
They
So wouldn't you want to be in a crowded area so that they don't follow you? Contradiction! You are contradicting yourself.
You will have to.
Gosh darn it. Have you tried not kissing them?
I'm not a siren. It's just how some guys are. I tried it with a woman, too. She followed.
Oh, I gotta feed the cats. Darn it. Okay.
If a lot of people are watching, then it doesn't work.
If a lot of people are watching, then it doesn't work. Isn't... Hold on, one more thing, and then I'll go feed the cat. Isn't that good if it doesn't work? Okay. All right, BRB. Give me a hot second. I'm gonna go feed the cats real quick. Hold on. Oy vey. Hey, yeah. Sorry it took so long. Um, the old man decided that he was not going to eat the food that I was providing him, and so I had to force it down his little throat and then give him his medicine. I don't quite literally force it down his throat. He's actually pretty good about swallowing it once I put it in his mouth, but I have to get it into his mouth first. This is what happens when you have a cat with kitty diet food, the kidney disease diet food, prescription food, and they are being picky about it. Apparently, it's a common issue with cats. A lot of cats don't like the kidney diet food. So, and it's also not helping the fact that he's got his tooth hurts. So the one food that he does like is a certain like brand taste of dry food, and alas, that he can't eat it right now because his tooth is not great. So yeah, make sure that this is working and that everything is good to go. Yeah, poor baby. Yep, poor baby. He also got his sub-Q fluids today, so had to do that a little bit earlier. So it's not been a fantastic. His swelling on his face has gone down quite a bit though, so that's great. You can hardly tell, I think. It doesn't really look swollen at all now. But, yeah. So, hopefully he doesn't have a lot of pain. But, unfortunately, like I said, the one food he does absolutely like that, no, he'll eat no matter what. He doesn't want it. Even when I, water it down to, soften it up, he doesn't want it. So, we'll see. We'll try to have to do a new mixture to see what he likes right now. He's pretty good at least at night and in the morning. He'll eat his food. It's just during the day is a hassle to get him to eat it. So
They follow me wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
I mean, have you called the police about people following you? No.
I'm not a siren. It's just how some guys are. I tried it with a woman, too. She followed me. If a lot of people are watching, then it doesn't work.
Shouldn't you be around a lot of people then?
I don't know.
I thought you... Let's just hint. What happens... Okay, what happens after people follow you?
It depends where they follow me. If they follow me home, they bang on the door for an hour or so, then leave. Other places, they just disappear. I don't see them again.
They disappear?
They don't just disappear into thin air. I think they return to the place I found them. But I've not run into the same person twice.
Are you a serial killer?
Try again?
The day before Valentine's Day.
I don't know anything.
Do you know Jaya?
I don't know about.
Do you know Nathan?
You're not getting it.
Well, apparently not, my dude. Okay. So... hit me up. Last time she mentioned seeing something beautiful. Oh, that's right. You mentioned seeing something beautiful.
You've got a good memory, Doctor. Let's talk dreams.
Oh, that's right. It's in a dream. In a dream, she saw
Sometimes
something in the
I'll
beautiful in the
dream
water.
about a light. Deep in the ocean somewhere. I head towards it because it's warm and glowing. Like a beacon. And when I'm at the bottom, it's the most beautiful thing. Like a welcoming sun. Like I'm home. And then I wake up.
Like you are home?
I really don't know.
Where is home?
You'll
Home.
try again? You've got a good memory, Doctor.
Okay. Where's Elin on my list? Okay, ask me. Heaven, Valhalla, maybe. I can think of half a dozen more. At the current nursing home for a year. Elin first booked a session with Dr. Dekker to talk about Sarah Dekker, his mother, since she was dying. Says she dreamed about a full light in the ocean that is calling her home. Says men buy her drinks at the bar. Even though says she doesn't drink. Sorry, this is the boring part where I'm like, oh wait, all these notes I have to make. Beach asked if I wanted to go when declined gaslighting. About it. Asking with her. moves a lot. Been through blackout. Doesn't remember think during. Stopped going to the beach. Watch a recorder. 3 months ago. 3.
I don't know.
Okay. Yes, good cat. I see you. Okay. She says likes going to the club, so let's. What is her? Man and a woman, and them following her. Embarrassed, but says it's when they follow her. Okay. All right, where's my notes? My notes. Date his patient. Church service, working. Bryce Claire was with her husband. Eileen was on a date. Left in cab around 11. Mariana saw Eileen's date. Nathan was harassing some worker at the dig site. Weird. She a woman. Officer Yates. Special friend in the police report about. Okay, let me ask Jay about Officer Yates.
That's a strange question.
Cool. Police report clear. A trustee. Alderbury was testing Doctor Dekker. He's an owner. So it's 6:30. I say that because my dad has like a little reminder thing that's set up to go off at 6:30. It drives me absolutely bonkers because he never listens to it. Okay, where's my... Okay. Okay, so Dr. Dekker was killed. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do a little timeline. Appointment clear. Okay. Paper spike. Time of death. Jaya at office for USB stick. (9 p.m.) Okay. Okay. I also forgot to add. Asked for Nathan's number sometime that day. Okay. Alright, that's my timeline. Last 5 doctors, day before. It wasn't going to stick. Another weird thing is that Jaya said she said goodbye to Dr. Dekker. Goodbye to Dr. Dekker. Didn't say goodbye to Tom, a previous patient. Okay, what's the thing about the referral letters? Go ahead and day. Oh, he left. That's right. No, wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, the only one who said was like, oh yeah, I never saw that paper spike in my life was Dathan, but apparently Dr. Dekker showed it to all the patients. That is another thing. Okay. Let's talk. Let me see if I can't finish this weird thing.
You've got a good memory, Doctor. Let's talk dreams. Sometimes I'll dream about a light. Deep in the ocean somewhere. I head towards it because it's warm.
Dog's gonna be barking a lot here in a moment.
Like a beacon. And when I'm at the bottom, it's the most beautiful thing. Like a welcoming sun. Like I'm home. And then I wake up. It's so beautiful.
Beacon?
Calls me. It's like I'm in a trance. What does the dream mean, Doctor?
You mentioned home. Cool. I'm so glad. Can mean many things. A metaphor for a current issue, searching for something, or maybe she's making it up. Well, we're going to try to take her at her word. At least in this state.
It's so...
Is the dream meaning you are missing home?
I don't know any...
Do you miss home? Oi, oi, oi. Do you... Okay. You say that the light is like home in the dream. Where is home for you?
I don't know.
Are you... Does the dream mean you are homesick?
You will have to ask me something else.
Oy vey. The dream... Where are you from? I guess I could just... Where are you from?
You're not getting it.
Apparently I'm not getting it, my dude. The dream means you miss home.
Yes, I suppose I follow that glow like people follow me. I still don't know what it means though.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. How dare you? Okay. Do they follow you home?
Yes.
I guess because they follow me home thing. But the last, that's not what I said. Okay. Let's ask about Valentine's Day again.
Try again? I don't know about...
Oi, 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 oi. Okay. Let's talk to Jaya. Hit her up. Why was she still working for Dr. Dekker if she'd been fired? Why were you still working for Dr. Dekker if you had been fired?
Research is research. What's good for one doctor is good for the next. They don't throw out the old TARDIS, do they?
What? Oh, was she saying that he was probably going to be fired? Good for the next doctor?
Nope.
Ask you another? Sweet. Cool. Thanks.
I didn't go out for Valentine's. I was at home.
Dr. Dekker have a date on Valentine's? Dr. Dekker date. I've already, I think asked about the day before Valentine's 50 million times. When is my hint? Another second. Hint! Why couldn't Mariana... Oh, I don't want to ask about Mariana. Concentrate. No, go ahead and...
Honestly, I think Dr. Dekker had a bit of a crush on Mariana.
Me too.
Or vice versa. I'm not really sure.
But he asked you out
There's
to...
some footage from their home sessions if you want to see them.
Yes. I would like to see the footage. I'm afraid what's on them.
That was a joke, Doctor. I guess we found our level.
Was the footage inappropriate?
Have you been taking notes in our session?
Ah! Sorry. I'm so glad that was a joke. Oh, you mean he wasn't taping it because it was something inappropriate?
I
Okay.
didn't go out for Valentine's.
I was
I was
thinking
at
of a
home.
benefit of the doubt.
Wait. Actually, I did come up to the office at about 9.
Is there a camera in the office?
I don't know.
What time did you leave the office?
I don't know.
Yeah. At about 9. You see Dr. Dekker on Valentine's Day? Did you see anyone on Valentine's Day? Are you going to tell the police that you at the office?
No, that's not it.
That's not it? Okay. Hint me. Which of my patients claim psychokinesis? I don't want to ask about that! I really do not care. I want to know about the dinner on Valentine's Day. Patients. Psychokinesis? Apparently saying we've already talked about that. Patient claim psychokinesis. Yep, apparently we've already talked about that, my dude. Your hint was faulty. You suck. Do you work from home
I
often?
can work from home
Hey.
if you want me to. Is that what you're asking? There's lots of bookkeeping to be done. You'd be surprised.
That was it? That was it. Maybe just patient claim.
That's a strange question.
Alright. Paper spike. Okay. Title doctor, first name, none. Okay. I tried asking her about the footage and she made fun of me for it. Footage. Any footage that you have
I don't know anything about that.
previous footage,
You're overthinking.
previous patients.
Have you been taking notes?
Oy, oy, oy. Okay, I think we're gonna call it. I got what I wanted. It was kind of dumb, but I got what I wanted, which was the answer to like the at least fill out the Valentine's Day stuff, which is the murder stuff, you know? Yeah. Oh.
You can stop looking at me like that. You've made me do this.
What are you talking
Don't
about?
try and escape. You're all tied up.
What?
Now tell me the truth. Is this a dream?
Yes. East. I hope it's a dream.
That's a good doctor. Yes, it's all a big dream. So let's get down to business. Do you believe that people can have kinetic powers?
What? Yeah, things are getting trippy. No. I don't believe people can have kinetic powers. Ah!
I think you like it when I hurt you, doctor.
Rude!
That's a worrying sign. People obviously have kinetic powers. That's how I'm here, testing you. Now, how do we treat people with kinetic powers? Do we encourage them?
F you. Discourage them.
Very good, doctor. That's the right answer. Remember it, or there will be consequences. Now, since I'm here, let's have a little bit of fun. Shall we, doctor?
Ma'am? Ma'am? My little thing went out. I don't really. I remember a dream about Jaya. I don't remember that part at all. Wait, no. I gotta write my notes. Quick! Jaya visiting in a dream. What? Asked if interesting. Yes.
There's someone else in my hour.
I brought David back to life.
I removed the chains, dressed her.
It was Iris.
We could try shifting now.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Sorry.
We've both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind.
I'm not broke.
It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are
Grateful if you could see your way to declaring me
insane, or at least
temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy,
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
wherever I go.
You may just still pull out in front of the driver.
Morning, Doctor. Looking a bit unwell. Are they getting you all wound up? Well, have a look at this. I found it in Dropbox. Apparently, Dr. Dekker lent Mariana some money. Sounds dodgy, doesn't it? We've got the toxicology report back from Officer Yates, and shocker, Dr. Dekker had... Sorry, you just have to read it. I should have spoiler alert tattooed on my forehead. And Can we not do the grief counselling thing today?
It sounds like
I'm all sorts of behind on work and I'm getting more stressed out watching it all pile up.
it's fine.
If you need anything though, I'm here.
Scarlet? Hello? And I knew he lent her money. That's what she meant by investment. Let's look at the clues. Let's look at the loan agreement. £15,000. Interest amount 0%. Arrangement fee £1. Term 36 months. By signing this agreement, the borrower agrees to pay the sum of the loan amount and pay the loan amount in full within the term stated by a lender into the account designated by the borrower within 14 days of signing the agreement. It is agreed that the loan shall attract no interest in lieu of accruing interest. The lender has agreed to the payment of arrangement fee which is due before the transfer of the loan amount, which is only £1. The lender also agrees to consider the loan repaid in full should they die or become subject to any power of term agreement as long as this event occurs within the term of the arrangement. So we have motive for Mariana. What dream was that? Jada thinks I should tell all the patients I can stop their problems. Perhaps I should avoid her until later. Okay. Well, first of all, it always wants to talk to talk to Mariana first. So I might just go ahead and talk to her, get her out of the way. Mariana had a loan with Dr. Dekker and did not have to repay it in the event of his death. I do not remember that loan agreement. Alright, let's check out the toxicology report. Also, he gave her 3 years when she, skips town. Ethanol, positive. Temazepam, positive. Alright. What did I say about temazepam? Where's the temazepam? Looky here! Temazepam, sleeping tablets, used to treat insomnia. Side effects affects memory, judgment, coordination, causes paranoia. Analyzing ideation. Do not combine with alcohol or other substances. Alright. Alcohol and what was it? I've skipped past it. And we know, I think he prescribed that to quite a few patients. All right. Mariana. I'm trying to get you out of the way. Hello.
I feel thirsty, Doctor. And hot. Do you have any water?
Yes. Jaya has some water.
I've been drinking a lot of water recently. I didn't go to the beach. I didn't go to the sea. I said I would, but I didn't.
I'm good. Good.
I've been feeling this way for a while. It's like it's getting worse because I didn't go to the sea. It's like I'm having...
Having what?
I don't feel well. I feel sick most of the time, dizzy, thirsty. I got a head fog like you wouldn't believe. My doctor, Dr. Rose, sent me for blood tests.
Dr. Rose?
Dr. Rose thinks maybe I have a vitamin deficiency.
Fair enough.
I can tell she has no idea. She smiles, but she hasn't got any answers. I think I probably need to go back to the beach. The sea, Doctor. It's calling me. This sounds crazy, but I can hear the sea. It's like an alarm going off in my head. Do you know where the sea is? From here? It's over there. Wherever I am, I know exactly where the sea is.
It's just being hyper aware of your
It's like a compass.
wherever the sea is. Like a beacon?
Nope.
Cool. Like a compass?
I know where the sea is.
Oy vey.
Wherever I am. I'm an Aquarius. Maybe this is a water bearer thing.
Ugh. I shouldn't say that, but just so you know, I'm a Scorpio, so every time I hear zodiac sign stuff of that nature, I just, ugh, because all the things they say about Scorpios is, at least in the past when I was younger, was not very nice things to say. So, ay. Which, like, I know I don't want to be like, oh, if you personally believe in that, whatever. I mean, there's quite a few people who, like, who have that belief, or, like, believe in zodiac signs, and at least they, like, maybe give you some idea of your personality and stuff like that. Well, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Toasty, do you know? This is very interesting because I just scoffed at the herbal medicine thing from earlier, and I'm scoffing at the zodiac sign stuff, but I'm pagan. But I'm also like, I've been hurt before by the zodiac signs. Alright.
This sounds crazy.
I
I can
think
hear
it's
the
good
sea.
again.
It's like an alarm going off in my head. Do you know where the sea is? From here? It's over there.
It's over there.
Wherever I am, I know exactly where the sea is.
You know what?
It's like a compass.
Oh, just she said like an Aquarius thing, this
I
thing.
know where the sea is.
Wherever I am.
Wherever I am. I'm an Aquarius. Maybe this is a water bearer thing.
That. About Aquarius. Wherever you are.
Don't know.
2 working days. I guess because that means I have over 16 hours in this game now.
This sounds crazy, but I can hear the sea. It's like...
Oh. An alarm? Is it blaring or a nice song alarm?
I hear a sound like...
Oh.
calling me. It gets stronger when I face it, when I move towards it. That's how I know where the sea is. But when I don't go to the sea, I feel like the sound gets louder all the time. I'm having trouble sleeping. Perhaps I need sleeping tablets after all.
There aren't sleeping tablets. No! No sleeping tablets!
What's temazepam? Why are you asking?
I am not asking. I guess because of the sleeping tablets, temazepam are medicine. Temazepam is for sleeping.
That's not something I know anything about.
Sus. I guess it says temazepam because of the toxicology report, and she immediately was like, temazepam? What's that? And I'm like, temazepam didn't come out of my mouth. That's not what I said. What's my thing about temazepam? Temazepam is used to treat insomnia.
I don't take sleeping pills.
I'm
You
kind
can
of.
have them. When you suffer blackouts already, you don't really get offered anything like that.
Then why did you mention sleeping tablets? Also, I misspelled insomnia, but I'm glad. And treat. Gosh darn it. No one look! Quick, close your eyes to what's on screen. Okay, we're gonna put this on the top of my list so I can ask my patients about this. Is used to treat sleep insomnia. Okay, so I knew Mariana, it's too late. She mentioned sleeping tablets, but then said this woman is like so gatekeep girl boss gaslight. Like Alright, let's get back to it. Oh. Loan agreement.
He lent me some money to start my business. It was a proper agreement. I remember signing things. He thought that a distraction would do me good. I don't think he expected me to trawl the beach for treasure and sell it online.
Why would you need a loan to sell stuff online?
I'm sure you've asked me this before. I sell necklaces made from things I found on the beach.
Which you don't need a lot of money to do. 1 pound. 1 pound. Fee.
Ask me something.
1 pound words. Fee.
I don't know. He lent me some money to start my business. It was a proper agreement. I remember signing things. He thought that a distraction would do me good. I don't think he expected me to trawl the beach for treasure and sell it online.
Distraction? From what?
Dr. Dekker thought I had too much time on my hands, so a distraction would do me good. He lent me $15,000, all in all.
Yeah, I know. Why so much money?
Why are you asking me that?
Woman? Ay, ay, ay. What mysterious things are you saying? Dr. Dekker, I should take a look at the contract. I did. To repay it now that he is dead. We're going in hard, boys!
That doesn't mean anything.
Dang it! So she didn't lie about the amount. Yes, she didn't lie about the amount. It's 15,000 pounds. Clues. Yeah, 50,000 arrangement fee though. Oi. Arrangement fee was only £1.
No.
No? Did you pay him? Did you pay Dr. Dekker back? I know she didn't.
I know nothing.
You know nothing? Woman, talk! Talk to me! That's not what I wanted. Shall, in lieu of recurring interest, repaid in full should they die or become the subject of a power of attorney within the agreement. Is there not time when, okay, I get the term, but when, I guess the date is covered up.
He lent me some money to...
Why 15,000 pounds?
Mainly rent.
How did you afford? I'm gonna say should be real shouty at your patient. Oh, apparently they don't want me to be a real therapist here, okay? word. Okay. I've learned that my accent means that there's an A there. P4.
No.
She keeps saying no to me.
I don't know.
You don't know about rent? Cool. Sweet. Why? Before.
Why are you asking me that?
I mean a lot of that.
He lent me some money to start my business. It was a proper agreement. I remember signing things. He thought that a distraction would do me good. I don't think he expected me to trawl the beach for treasure and sell it online.
What did Dr. Dekker expect you to do?
Ask me something.
Yeah, cool. Proper agreement.
I know nothing.
You don't need to pay. Do you still owe him money? Did you pay him back? Himay!
Nope.
Excellent. It's not actually an answer.
He lent me some money to start my business. It was a proper agreement. I remember signing things. He thought that a distraction would do me good. I don't think he expected me to trawl the beach for treasure and sell it online. I have this recurring dream.
Okay, well, I'm glad she at least said something.
I'm at the beach.
Mm.
I strip and walk into the sea.
Mm-hmm. Is this the light thing again?
The sea feels warm and comforting.
Mm.
Not cold and harsh like you'd think.
Well.
I swim down to the bottom of the ocean. I can breathe freely. I can breathe water. On the ocean floor ahead of me, there's a beautiful creature. A glowing being with wispy limbs.
Okay, that's the glowing being with wispy limbs.
So warm. I'm transfixed. But my feet shift. I'm unsteady. Below me, the floor is woven in human flesh.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Dead bodies, but some of them still struggling for life. These are the ones touching me,
Ugh. Ugh.
gripping my feet. I scream. That's when I wake up. Do you have that dream, Doctor?
No, I don't have that dream.
It's horrific and beautiful at the same time.
Ugh. Human flesh.
I do nothing. People follow me. I don't ask them to.
Do people follow you into the sea.
Do you forget anything from our sessions, Doctor? People follow me to the beach. I don't know who they are, and I don't know what happens to them. I don't always get followed, though, so it doesn't explain my blackouts.
What happens to the people who follow you?
I said I don't know what happens to them. It's not always to the beach. Sometimes they follow me home.
What happens to the ones who follow you to the beach?
That doesn't mean...
Oh, she is a serial killer. uh, did Dr. Dekker ever follow you to the beach? Did we?
I said I don't know what happens to them. It's not always to the beach. Sometimes they follow me home. My home is in Chantry. You know that. You rang my doorbell last night.
No. You said I rang your doorbell last night?
If you say so, it must have been your twin then.
Must have been my twin then?
I don't know if I have a twin. Do you have a twin, Doctor?
No, I don't have a twin.
I know you don't. It was definitely you, wearing what you're wearing now.
Mariana, I was here all night, and I had a very strange dream about someone else. Okay.
My home is in Chantry. You know that. You rang my doorbell last night. Don't know.
Why do you say I was at your house last night?
That's not something I...
What did I say to you last night?
Don't know.
You don't know? Did you open the door?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
I'm so glad you're not freaking out about this. Because I'm being implicated for a lot of things.
My home is in Chantry. You know that. You rang my doorbell last night.
What happened last night?
No.
No. Last night.
I know nothing.
You know nothing. Ring your doorbell. Hint me, girl. Were I guess that's another question I ask people.
I've seen Dr. Dekker drink, but not that much. Certainly not during our sessions. He had other things on his mind, I'm sure.
Okay, let me add that to my notes for something to ask people, I guess. Sweet. Okie dokie, artichoke.
I have the... He lent me some money to start my business. It was a proper agreement. I remember signing things.
I think I already asked for proper agreement.
That's...
Signing things.
He wanted a clause in our loan agreement that said I didn't have to pay him in the event that he died. He wasn't expecting to die, he was just concerned my anxiety would get worse, wondering what it would mean if he did.
Sure.
I have this recurring dream. I'm at the beach. I strip and walk into the sea. The sea feels warm.
Police.
Ask me something.
Why are you here?
Nope.
Who referred you?
It's a referral letter, Doctor. Don't overthink it. A girl can't be too careful with everything that's been going on.
At least you mentioned the referral letter.
He wanted a clause in our loan agreement that said I didn't have to pay him in the event that he died. He wasn't expecting to die, he was just concerned my anxiety would get worse, wondering what it would mean if he did.
You're texting police. Well, he did die. So now you don't have to pay him.
Why are you asking me that?
You speak like a racist girl. No, I was just, instead of typing out, "Hey, what did the police say?" or "the police picked you up," or anything, I just typed in police. That's what I meant.
He wanted a clause in our loan agreement that said I didn't have to pay him in the event that he died.
He wanted the clause. He wanted the clause that you didn't have to pay him. In the event that he died. Is this a weird herring or not?
I don't know.
You don't know. Cool. We're gonna hint it up. Hint it up, boys. What is the glowing being? Oh my god. What is the glowing being?
It's a dream, Doctor. Stranger things happen in
Nope.
dreams.
Stranger Things. They sure do.
Why are you?
Oh. I want some progress today. I need more progress. More progress for the progress gods.
My home is in.
Okay. Hint. Hinkle down. You suck. Did Doctor Dekker follow you? Uwu?
Do you forget anything from our sessions, Doctor? People follow me to the beach. I don't know who they are, and I don't know what happens to them. I don't always get followed, though, so it doesn't explain my blackouts.
Happens to the people who follow you. Why was I at Mariana's house? Why was I at your house?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm so glad you don't know.
I didn't kiss you, but you just followed me, like the others. I don't feel comfortable here, Doctor. I'd like to leave.
Okay. You can leave.
That doesn't mean
You can leave.
no.
Have a good day.
Ask me something.
Goodbye.
Don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Police. Visit me in my dreams so I know you like. Why am I cracking myself up with this? It's so dumb. Alright.
He wanted a clause in our loan.
Apparently you can't leave.
Said
I
wouldn't
say
have to
when
pay
you
him
leave.
In the event that he died.
I say.
He wasn't.
Okay, I'm just gonna hint you up. Oh, what are your thoughts on Nathan?
He's the cute, sad-looking one, isn't he? He asked me out, and I said I'd let him know. Do you think I should go out with him?
That's none of my business. Okay, so we're not gonna answer that. I just want to know about the sign thing.
In our...
What do you think about Jaya?
That's... I know nothing.
Cool. Just Nathan. I'm not gonna say anything. Cool. Signy things.
He wanted a clause in our loan agreement that said I didn't have to pay him in the event that he died.
In the event that he died.
No.
Dr. Dekker is now dead, and you don't have to pay him back.
That's not something.
The money you owed Dr. Dekker. Dr. Dekker died.
That doesn't mean I. I know nothing.
Sweet. Oh, sweet. We're gonna move on. What's up, Glid? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go into Scarlet, because we might as well want to talk to her. Hello?
Scarlet,
Yes.
I haven't been in since he died. Since Dr. Dekker died.
Where were you on Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day was awful. I had a bit of an accident with a creme brulee torch and had to spend the night waiting in A&E. I melted a nail to my finger.
Oof.
It hurt a lot. I needed stitches.
Wait, how'd you need stitches with a burn?
It's all fine now, though.
Magical. After 2 weeks? What time did you burn yourself that night?
No.
No. Since he died.
That's not something I want to talk about.
Huh?
Scarlet. I haven't been in since he died. Since Dr. Dekker died.
Since Dr. Dekker died.
He was a complicated man, as I suppose most people are. His external persona didn't match what he dreamed about.
What he dreamed about? Oh, are you the dream one?
His dreams were amazing, filled with a spectrum of colours and creatures. It was like Narnia for grown-ups. That was in the beginning.
Beginning. Begin. Spelling.
Chaotic, dark. Like an earthquake, everything you stood on shifted into something else. I think he was fighting with something internally. And it was winning. I don't know. It's a turn of phrase. Inner demons? Insanity? I don't know. I can visit dreams, but I can't force the dreamer to interact with me. His dreams were amazing, filled with a spectrum of colours and creatures. It was like Narnia for grown-ups.
Narnia and creatures.
That was in the beginning.
Creatures.
Fluid, soft, intricate things. I couldn't draw a picture if you asked, but they drew you to them. They looked a little strange, but you felt compelled to watch them. dream walker. I can visit people and help them in their dreams. You've not caught up on all his old patients yet, then?
Did you date Dr. Dekker?
He's dead now, so I suppose it won't affect him. If I mention it. So yes, I was. Not near the end, though.
No,
Not when his dreams started changing.
it's Mariana and he asked Jaya
Like I
out.
said, my ability ruins.
Oh, I did not know that.
Who told you? Jaya.
Who did tell me? I'll gossip with you. Hold on. Let me find out in my notes. No, Jaya did not tell me. I know that for sure, though. I think it was Mariana. Let me double check. Dr. Date who? Yes. Here, let's gossip. Mariana told me, actually. Told me.
I really don't know.
Told me about you dating Dr. Dekker. What?
He's dead now, so I suppose it won't affect him if I admit that. So yes, I was. Not near the end, though. Not when his dreams started changing. Like I said, my ability ruins relationships. Who told you? Jaya.
Yeah, sorry for hearing noise in the background. It's just, it is what it is. They know. They just, there's nothing I can do about it. No, Jaya did not tell me.
Just thought she'd know. Thought she'd know everything about her precious Dr. Dekker.
Oh.
Sorry. We didn't speak that much. But she was a lot like the other woman. So much control over someone who was supposed to be her superior.
Okay, let's make a note about you, Scarlet. Let's just put him. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, wait. And you start labeling these like this, so it's easier to find. Scarlet. Says that she was dating Dr. Dekker, but not near the end. Beginning, but got chaotic towards the end. Does it like that? Yeah, had a lot of control over Dr. Dekker.
I'm a dream walker.
Dream walker.
It's something I've been able to do since I was little.
Oh, that's nice.
I was born an identical twin, and my sister and I shared dreams. We just thought it was normal. When our younger brother started having night terrors, we helped him. I just need to know the person, a little, and know they're dreaming. Then I can sort of jump into them. Pass.
Jump into them.
It's something, I think, in my mind. Firstly, I need to sleep myself. I'm constantly tired, so I can pretty much sleep on demand. Before I go, I think of jumping into that person. That's how it works for me. I've tried teaching others, but I don't know if anyone else can do it.
Your sister?
Sounds familiar.
Oh, your sister doesn't sound familiar? Can your sister also jump into dreams?
It's something, I think, in my mind. Firstly, I need to sleep myself. I'm constantly tired, so I can pretty much sleep on demand. Before I go, I think of jumping into that person. That's how it works for me. I've tried teaching others, but I don't know if anyone else can do it.
Who did you try teaching?
I don't know. Lots of people.
Jia?
Whenever I get close enough to tell somebody about it, the first thing they want to do is try it out or have me visit their dreams.
Do not visit mine.
That's kind of why I'm here. Relationships.
Oh. Did you teach Jia?
It's difficult to sustain them. I'm not just talking about romantic entanglements. It's hard keeping friends, too. Like I said before, I tell them about my ability and they immediately want to try it out.
I don't know anybody that'd want that, to be honest.
I don't normally like what I see.
Yeah, dreams are weird. Sometimes you dream effed up things.
It's
Don't like what you see.
I think people try to show off. Firstly, they're a bit shocked if I turn up in their dream. But when they're comfortable with that, they start to put on a show. But most people can't control their dreams, so they tend to turn into nightmares pretty quickly. Oh look, I'm dreaming of a giant steak man. Oh, why is it destroying New York?
I found someone to do it for me. Toasty, that's why we are two different people, buddy. I'd be like, yeah, my dreams some weird things sometimes. It's probably best that you don't pop up. Plot. Ghostbusters. Wild.
I think people try to show off.
Turn into nightmares.
When you've experienced
Mhm.
someone's dream, if they've been a bit creepy in it or terrified me, it's hard to look someone in the eyes after that. It's embarrassing.
I'm sorry.
What should I do, Doctor? Should I not tell people about my ability? Keep it a secret, bottle it up?
Only tell people after you get to know them, but don't jump into their dreams.
I know, right? So if I tell them, what can I do to stop pushing people away?
Don't jump into their dream. Stop jumping. Talk to them about their dream and tell them to see a therapist. A therapist. Oi, 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 oi.
I know, right? So if I tell them, what can I do to stop pushing people away?
What did you put? In my notes, Scarlett wants to stop pushing people away. Maybe she should just refuse to dream walk for them, or be honest in what might happen, or accept that they're just dreams. I'm just gonna say just refuse to dream walk for them.
So if I could breathe through my ears, you wouldn't want to see it. I do say no. A lot. But I usually cave eventually.
Be honest to them about what might happen, and if they can't respect that, then they are trash people. I don't know what else to tell you, madam.
Double honest. Interesting. I suppose I haven't really tried that. I might just give that a go.
I spelled trash wrong. No! I thought I was doing really good.
I know, right? So if I tell them, what can I do to stop pushing people away?
I should check my notes. I mean, Olive China now, Olive China knows. Yes, all of China knows now that I cannot spell. I said, or accept that they're just dreams. Should I tell her that? Or you can't... well, do I need to? I feel like I've helped. I don't really need... We'll think about it. We'll come back to you. Oh. Hello. Oh, wait! Go back. I do have some stuff to ask you about. Were you aware of Dr. Dekker drinking a lot? Dang. Sleeping tablets.
Try again.
No.
Sorry.
Paper spike.
I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay. These are the things I'm supposed to ask you. Anyway. Hello.
Sorry, I'm Glenn. I didn't expect to be here. I was looking for the men's room.
didn't expect to be here.
Like I said, I was in the green room. You know, that new restaurant in town. I actually need to do something. Done. Sorry. I was in the middle of a date and needed the restroom, and here I am.
Okay. In the middle of a date?
Sorry, you're not familiar with my case.
Nope. I do know, actually, a little bit. But
Stepped through the restroom door into your office. Sometimes when I go through a door, it opens to another place.
another place.
Oh, I know this one. No, I don't.
Bite me. What do you say? I should ask when Jaya saw him walk in. Did Jaya?
No, I shouldn't imagine she did that. I didn't even pass through the waiting room. Besides, it's lunchtime. She won't be there.
Okay. Doctor Dekker.
Dr. Dekker was crazy.
Thank you.
I arrived late to the party. Apparently, he was a fine, upstanding citizen
I
before.
was late to the party?
Don't know what changed him.
Oh.
Of the few sessions I had with him, he'd observed me walking through doors.
Observed you walking through doors.
But I'd walk through a door and I'd disappear. Then I couldn't get back. The session was £150 either way, so I paid that for a couple of times and then decided it was a bad idea.
No!
As you can see, it's still happening.
So he would just book you for the hour, have you walk through a door and then disappear, and the next time you came in, he would make you do the same thing? That is so rude. Lunchtime?
No, not really. But it's lunchtime, and you don't normally see patients now. Well, Dr. Dekker didn't normally see patients now.
Fair, fair.
But I'd walk.
Every session? Where were you on Valentine's Day?
Cinema with a date.
Oh, you got there.
Chloe. We watched the late showing of Zoolander 2. I don't recommend it. Or the date.
Paper Spike.
Yes. No. Sorry.
Okay, let's ask about the alcohol in the thymiethornback. Were you aware of Dr. Dekker drinking a lot? Nope. Thymiethornback.
I'm not sure.
Sweet.
But I'd walk through a door and I'd disappear. Then I couldn't get back. The session was £150 either way, so I paid that for a couple of times and then decided it was a bad idea. As you can see, it's still happening. The doors. I'm still vanishing from one place to another.
No, you're not.
Sorry. The doors. My dad died.
No, whoa! I just typed in
He
vanishing.
was on his deathbed, and I was complaining about work, women, or whatever. It was an idiom. He said, when one door closes, another opens. Then he died. I needed those words to be important. So here I am.
Those words can still be important without the doorways taking you somewhere new.
I don't know.
I started. I thought that was pretty nice to say. Okay, I'm gonna probably go for like another 30 minutes. Try to get somewhere today.
My dad died.
Your dad.
He was stoic. He had tuberculosis in his lungs.
No.
That's what killed him. Nobody knew until the end. I never got to say I loved him.
Did he say he loved you?
All those years, thinking I was the bigger man. It turns out he was. There's no going back, is there, Doctor? When one door closes, it's shut forever.
Is sometimes when a door closes, it's
No solace, really, is it? Maybe another time.
no. He's gone. All right. I needed your responses, buddy, pal, Glenn. I'm not sure what to write about you. You didn't give me any real information other than about you. Hold on, let me. Yeah. Not about the murder that I'm looking into. How do you spell your name? Glenn. I think it was 2 N's. I'll fix it if it's something different. All right. Came to the party. Door. Father's last words. When one door closes, another door opens. Had a few sessions with Dr. Dekker. A date. But to here during lunchtime. Oh. Okay. Sorry, he's got a little DM. Alright. Okay, moving on. Bryce, how's it going? Hello!
Fine. I'm worried.
Yes, you are.
My pursuer in the hour, he's definitely military.
Oh boy.
I've developed a new skill to deal with him.
Uh-huh. A new skill?
Last night, I saw him draw something from his jacket. He was approaching me, grinning. I had nowhere to go.
How'd you see where he's...
So I closed my eyes and imagined. Well, I imagined being back home. And when I opened them again, I was. I'd teleported.
Almost like you never left. Hello. Do. Hello, hola. Alright.
Last night, I saw him draw something from his jacket. He was approaching me, grinning. I had nowhere to go. So I closed my eyes and imagined. Well, I imagined being back home. And when I opened them again, I was. I'd teleported.
Okay. So this game here, if you're watching, we're trying to, the previous therapist, Dr. Dekker, was murdered in his office, and we're the new psych therapists. We're trying to find his murderer and then help his patients. And we think one of his previous patients was the murderer. And it's the FMV game. Boo, 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 boo. Teleported.
I was as surprised as you are. I just imagined I was somewhere else, and there I was. Perhaps Dr. Dekker was right. Think of something, and it becomes real, if you believe in it. But I'll only do it wisely. Imagine the mistakes you might make. Don't want to become one with the igneous layer too soon.
Igneous layer. I assume you mean the earth. I assume you mean dead.
These sessions cost a lot of money, Doctor. I'm not just going to leave in the middle of one. But I can see you don't believe me. Do you really want me to teleport, Doctor?
That's not what I said. No. I don't want you to teleport.
Good. I was starting to think you didn't care about me one way or the other.
Okay, my good dude. Toasty, your baby boy's annoying me.
I'm fine. I'm worried.
Oh, that's right, grinning. I was going to ask about grinning. Grinning?
Ask me.
How did you see the person grinning?
Sorry. No.
Hooded figure.
He's hooded, but not death in the classical sense. I suppose there's no normal when you're talking about death.
I'm sorry, now he's deaf. Crazy cat has disappeared into the internet. We have a cryptid. Yes, our first cryptid. Excellent. It's a good thing it's a crazy cat, too. We have a little bit of a crazy cat lady myself. So stupid. It doesn't matter, though. I'm glad they popped by again, though.
I was as surprised as you are. I just imagined I was somewhere else, and there I was. Perhaps Dr. Dekker was right. Think of something, and it becomes real, if you believe in it. But I'll only do it wisely. Imagine the mistakes you might make. Don't want to become one with the igneous layer too soon.
We do accept cap cryptids? Yes. Exclusively cap cryptids, though. Well, not exclusively, no. We accept all kinds of cryptids, but especially cap cryptids. Mistakes you might make.
I don't intend to imagine things at all. I only did it this time to avoid being killed. That pursuer is definitely onto me. I say he, but I couldn't see his face.
Couldn't see his face, but he was green?
It just had the build and size of a man. It felt like it was sucking the oxygen out of the air in front of me.
Couldn't see his face, but he was grinning?
I don't know anything about that.
I will punch this laptop! My fist will go through the screen. Bryce, where are you? Okay. That's all to be that. Oh goodness, I did not write this person's name down. Oh, Jasmine. Jasmine. Please, you must help my precious baby boy. I'm trying. Okay. Lacey. Bryce. The precious. Let me go. Precious. Hold on. Toasties. Precious. Baby boy. Let's get out of the list. How much? Okay. Claire. Elin. Nathan. Not a siren. For real, for real. Alright, we're going back to Tootsie's precious baby boy. And that's... Okay. Bryce learned teleportation. It was super effective. In escaping the hooded figure who he said was grinning but couldn't see his face. All right.
I don't intend to imagine things at all. I only did it this time to avoid being killed. That pursuer is definitely onto me. I say he, but I couldn't see his face. It just had the build and size of a man. It felt like it was sucking the oxygen out of the air in front of me.
So he's trying to get a pursuer.
I have nothing.
Oh, I cannot spell. Pursue. Pursuer. Nope. That's not it. Okay. Sucking the oxygen out of you.
I found it difficult breathing
Okay,
the closer
there
he
we go.
got to me.
Okay, I'm good.
I suppose that's just fight or flight.
Mm-hmm.
An anxiety response.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That it is an anxiety. I'm making stuff up. I don't know, people. Disclaimer, not a medical professional or a therapist or any sort of professional in said field. Please do not listen to anything that's going on here. This is a video game. This plays with like how the pictures are lit right and left in shadow. Yeah, the lighting in this game is really good.
Yes, I'm anxious. I think someone is trying to kill me.
You are also... Oh, wait, hold on. 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 Were you aware of Dr. Dekker drinking a lot?
I never saw Dr. Dekker touch a drop.
Hmm?
Doesn't mean it wasn't going on behind closed doors, though, does it?
Okay, so he wasn't in the office doing that. Thymiethornback.
My other doctor had prescribed me sleeping pills before I came to see Dr. Dekker.
Everybody's getting sleeping
I
pills.
think they were called thymiethornback.
You him?
I never took them.
Oh, you never took them? Okay, but you know what they are. Okay. Where's... Oh. Toasty's precious baby boy. Was prescribed. Wait a second. By other doctor, but never took them. Dr. Rose?
I don't know.
Alderby?
Your questions seem to be getting more and more irrelevant.
Okay. I was like, wait a second. Is he connected to another doctor I've heard by name? Because Mariana, instead of saying my doctor or my general practitioner or the doctor that I saw, was like Dr. Rose. I'm like, okay, so should I know that name? Should I mention that name? Says her other Dr. Rose. Nope. Dr. Rose. Is blood tests in deficiency. Oh, I think that's something like that. Okay, deficiency. In regards head fog and dizzy. Yes. Okay.
I'm fine. I'm worried. My pursuer in the hour, he's definitely military. I've developed a new skill to deal with him.
New skill. Oh, we've already asked that. Military.
My pursuer, he's measured in his approach, watching, testing. When he finally came for me, I wasn't ready. I think he underestimated me though, and that allowed me to escape. He didn't think I'd be able to just leave. Why do you think he's coming after me, Doctor? Oh, I think I might know.
You think you might know?
No, don't know.
Oi! You might know why he is coming after you.
I think he's death, Doctor.
Oh, that's what we talked
I
about, the
think
hooded
I
figure.
saved that old woman from burning to death in bed, and now he's coming after me to even the score.
Well, you saw him before that.
Do you think it could be death?
No, you saw him before you saved that lady in the bed.
No.
No, he is not death. You saw him before you saved that lady.
It's just me. I'm going crazy. I'm so strange. Everything about me is strange already, but to have another presence in my hour, it's unhinged me.
Maybe you are upset because you are no longer special in your hour.
I stole a painting. There, I've said it.
Whoa, what?
It was from the local gallery. I really like it, but I can't afford it. So I took it.
Painting? Did you steal?
That's confusing.
What painting was it?
It's a painting of a spider in a large web on the pendulum of a grandfather clock that's stuck at 3:15.
My baby appreciates art. No, we talked about this. I tried asking about the art. Well, where's your precious baby boy? Did I write in my notes? Unravels in the end. I tried asking him about the paintings, and I vaguely remember. I tried asking about the paintings because Jasmine said he was like quite the art critic. What if he stole the Declaration of Independence? He's in the UK, first of all. Second of all, why? When I asked him about like if he appreciated the art, like it was interested in the art at the art gallery Love Conquers All, Providence Hall. Providence Hall. He was like, eh. He was mostly there to creep on Jasmine, who was working that day. Stole a painting with a spider and a web and a stole a paint with and a grandfather clock. He said stuck at 3:15.
I stole a painting. There.
This is
I
the
said.
weirdest dating sim.
It was from the local gallery, Providence.
Ah.
I really like it, but I can't afford it. So I took it. Providence is the name of the local gallery here. Always lots of new art and artists, if you only visit once a year. Like I do, anyway.
Quarter past 3.
Mm,
Oh no.
It's a painting of a spider in a large web on the pendulum of a grandfather clock that's stuck at 3:15. My grandfather died in World War II.
Oh.
He was a lorry driver. I don't really know much about him. Brave, though, you'd imagine.
Sure. Died during World War II.
I stole a painting. It's just that one thing, just the painting I've stolen recently. I think my new pursuer is unraveling me. Is it okay to steal things, Doctor, if I really like them?
No, it's not okay to steal things, even if you really like them.
No.
No, it's not okay to steal things.
I thought you'd say that. I will do my best to refrain from it, but I can't promise anything.
Ooh. I'm still talking to this boy.
It's a painting of a spider in a large web on the pendulum of a grandfather clock that's stuck at 3:15. No,
Spider web.
I don't know anything about.
What does this painting make you feel? And me. I wonder how everything's going at work. How is work? I should be asking things like this. 3:15. I asked that. He didn't care.
If anything, I've been falling behind again.
Oh.
I think it's the stress of not being alone in the midnight hour anymore.
Okay. I'm so glad.
It's just that one thing, just the painting I've stolen recently. I think my new pursuer is unraveling me. Is it okay to steal things, Doctor, if I really like them?
Unraveling you?
No, I'm not becoming him. I'm not becoming Dekker.
Oh, what? My dude? You were already taking pictures of women without their consent.
Sorry. No.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask the 3:15 again. Oh, he got a drink. Drink. See.
Ask me.
Is there something behind me?
Your questions seem to be getting.
Like, apparently not today. What painting was it?
It's a painting of a spider in a large web on the pendulum of a grandfather clock that's stuck at 3:15.
Clock stuck. Hit me, boy. Has he seen? Have you seen? I guess I should just go over my notes, huh? Like a proper person.
I saw Jessica across the street this morning. She waved, but I just crumbled. Ever since I took those photos, I haven't been able to face her. Do you think I should tell her about the photos, Doctor?
Yes, you should tell her about the photos.
Yes, you're right. I should tell her.
It's gonna be a disaster.
Or at least let her have the photos. I don't think she's going to be.
No,
pleased.
she's not gonna be very pleased.
I should be honest.
You should be honest. There, I'm happy, your precious baby boy. Are you happy now with me? Knock that off the list. Precious baby boy helped. Alright, let's go over my notes like a good... originally had depression. He smashed him, pushed him to get more time. I meant to undressing woman. Ah, yes. Jessica and taking her photos after. Oh, no, this is another person. No. Forced mother, he undressed her and took pictures of her. Says he can't face her anymore, but is going to tell her about the photos after prompting. Good person award for helping the precious baby boy. Important freedom of movement. Says Dr. Dekker tried to control everyone but unraveled in the end. Okay. Does he creep on all the other patients? He says moves people into graves. Does that rule out Bryce? Father has dementia, is in a shelter housing. Bryce lives by himself. How is your father?
No.
Cool. Jasmine.
No.
Cool. Nathan.
No.
Why did you get angry at me with that? Technically, making fun of the patient for doing something abnormal is making fun of a fat person. It's like making fun of a fat person at the gym. Technically, what was I saying? Wasn't making fun of him. I'm sure I was making fun of him for something. It left my mind. Yeah, making fun of a mentally unwell person's not great. It's not good. Don't get me wrong. However, this is a video game. I'm gonna laugh at these people. Also, this is why I'm not a therapist. And not a professional. Should not be in charge of people. Okay. What's the reading? Okay. Because you won't accept me calling Precious. Listen, okay? He's a grown-ass man who has taken pictures of women without their consent. Yes, does he have mental problems? Obviously. However, that is not okay. He should not be called Precious because of that. So Doctor kept putting the spike through his hand and tried to get patients to do it as well. Which Nathan said he didn't do that. Okay. We're going to leave Bryce alone for now. Apparently there's more to talk about. Let me just get ahead. Oh.
It's a painting.
The damn painting. We'll get back to that later. I guess I ask. Hello.
I have nothing.
Cool. I'm just gonna check in. Claire, it's 8:34 where I'm at. I started around 5. It's been 3.5 hours. I should probably stop. I want to keep going though. I probably need to stop. I need to stop. Okay. Let me say. You know what? No, I'm not gonna say anything because then I'm gonna have to backtrack later. Jaya didn't want to talk. You know what? Let's talk to Jaya real quick. Let's just talk to Jaya real quick, and then we'll call that a day. Hello?
I don't want to talk about grief today. I'm getting enough grief from work.
What are you behind on in work?
I don't know if you know, but Professor Alderby used to be my professor. He teaches history and psychology, amongst other things. I know it's not technically work, but he asked if I would allow him to have the video footage of his sessions with Dr. Dekker. Dr. Dekker wanted to be removed from all of the videos, so it's jump cut up to jump cut, but I'm sure you've already noticed that.
Oh. Yes, I have noticed that.
Interesting, but I don't know anything about that.
What? Do you know why he wants the footage?
I didn't think you'd mind, since it wasn't your case anyway.
That's fine.
Mostly it's the professor talking about how he viewed reality back then, in so much as he thought it was changeable. There's nothing else to do but watch while things are encoding.
No, I don't mind.
No,
Cool.
I didn't think you'd mind. I don't know if you know, but Professor Alderby used to be my professor. He teaches history and psychology.
What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about? Nope. That's apparently what you say. Hello.
I didn't think you'd mind, since it wasn't your case anyway. Mostly it's the professor talking about how he viewed reality back then, in so much as he thought it was changeable. There's nothing else to do but watch while things are encoding.
Viewed Audi back then.
You're getting closer all the time, but you're still not asking the right questions.
Then just tell me. Changeable.
Psychokinetics,
Yes.
remember? Cult
Hold of the kinetic mind.
Professor Alderby said it was recommended reading to help psychiatrists in their frontline battle with insanity, he likes to call it. Professor Alderby saw the relationship between psychiatry
Imploding.
and patient as a winnable battle. The patient must be cured by removing their psychokinetic ability, if present, either by telling them it doesn't exist or by using another psychokinetic ability to negate it. It's a long time ago, I can't remember all of it. There was a specific example.
So he saying that he believed that people had abilities, but he wanted them to be removed. What are you writing?
It must be frustrating.
Are you frustrated, Doctor? Never. I'm never frustrated.
Professor Alderby saw the relationship between psychiatrist and patient as a winnable battle. The patient must be cured by removing their psychokinetic ability, if present, either by telling them it doesn't exist or by using another psychokinetic ability to negate it. It's a long time ago, I can't remember all of it. There was a specific example. If someone tells you they can fly, you tell them you control air currents and that from now on they won't be allowed to use them. This would normally stimulate the brain in such a way that the patient stopped thinking they could fly. The main danger as the therapist is believing that you can control air currents.
Oh my goodness. Wouldn't patients get hurt?
I don't know, Doctor. Do you? If someone tells you they can fly, you tell them you control air currents and that from now on they won't be allowed to use them. This would normally stimulate...
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wait. Did you just throw that ball at me, believing...
The danger of pretending you have psychokinetic abilities is that you may start believing you have them and then have them. It's the paradox of the cure. Dr. Dekker loved paradoxes. His favourite was the grandfather paradox.
Nope. Let's gonna...
If you can travel back in time and kill your grandfather, then you cannot be born. But if you cannot be born, then you cannot kill your grandfather. It's a time traveler's chicken and egg, if you will. I don't know if you know, but Professor Alderby used to be my professor. He teaches history and psychology, amongst other things. I know it's not technically work, but he asked if I would allow him to have the video footage of his sessions with Dr. Dekker. Dr. Dekker wanted to be removed from all of the videos, so it's jump cut up to jump cut, but I'm sure you've already noticed that.
Yes, I have noticed that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Why did Dr. Dekker...
I have no idea. Maybe he was an undercover secret agent. Maybe he was getting more annoying as time progressed. You're not, though. You're lovely.
We've done...
It's a good time to ask for a raise.
What else did the prof teach? History. He taught history and psychology. What else did Alderby teach?
I like Professor Alderby. He turned me onto that book I've been raving about.
Isn't the trust in charge of raises?
Sorry, I can't.
Yes, you can have a raise. I can't actually give you one.
Wow. I was kidding, but thank you, Doctor. I'll take that as a yes. And don't worry, I'll sort it all out.
Good. I don't want you to murder me in my sleep. I didn't think I had the power to actually give you one, but okay.
I liked Professor Alderby. He turned me onto that book I've been raving about.
Cult of the Kinetic Mind.
The Cult of the Kinetic Mind. I should start selling them myself. Some people would say Dr. Dekker had a bit of a drinking problem. It got worse and then it got better when his confidence turned up. I think it was the stress of dealing with the new patients. I like the odd tipple. I'm on temazepam to help me sleep. If you mix it with alcohol, it's a bit trippy, or sometimes it can make you sleep forever, so I try not to do that. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
That was an oddly specific one to throw in there at that point. Did Dr. Dekker prescribed to patients?
Some people would say Dr. Dekker had a bit of a drinking problem. It got worse and then it got better when his confidence... I don't know.
Okay. Let's go ahead and ask about Scarlet.
Sorry.
What do you think about Scarlet?
Interesting.
Dream Walker.
I could tell you.
Cool. When did Dr. Dekker ask you out for dinner?
You're getting closer.
When did Dr. Dekker ask you on a date?
I don't know, Doctor.
Well, there's an ending where Dr. Dekker unalived himself. Maybe. I mean, he did stab. I mean, he was stabbed, so I'm not sure how that would be the case if he was on both alcohol and sleeping pills at this point. But hey, there could be like one where instead of they're like none of them is the killer, and that he just did it himself. I don't know. Well, I mean, especially like one could say like if this was the case, he was on the alcohol and the sleeping pills, and they decided that he was gonna do that trick, but with his heart, where he put the paper spike through his hand, and ended up unaliving himself in game.
Some people would say Dr. Dekker had a bit of a drinking problem. It got worse and then it got better when his confidence turned up. I think it was the stress of dealing with the new patients. I like the odd tipple.
Tipple.
I've been known to drink, not as much at the moment, not as much as Dr. Dekker did. He kept at least one bottle in his desk drawer at all times.
What,
You
really?
can't imagine the amount of times I wanted to sneak in and have some.
Could someone have spiked it? Whoa. Oh, I should ask Glenn if JS, he had 2 ends. Or 1 end, I'm sorry. Blub. Said that, oh, hold on. Okay. I think, who did I talk to? Bryce and Mariana both said that they never saw him take a drink while he was in office. I don't know.
I'm on temazepam.
Hope you sleep.
Temazepam is a sleeping tablet. It helps you sleep. I thought I had sleep apnea at first, but it's probably stress. If you worry about not sleeping, you end up not sleeping at all.
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah, it sucks. Alright.
Some people would say Dr. Dekker had a bit of a drinking problem. It got worse.
His confidence turned up.
No,
So, tipple, 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 tipple.
I've been known to drink, not as much at the moment, not as much as Dr. Dekker did. He kept at least one bottle.
A bottle in his desk.
I suppose it's possible that somebody spiked his drink. Most people probably knew he had a bottle in his desk. Wouldn't have been that hard to empty out some capsules into it. Maybe the police should get fingerprints?
Yes. Police should get fingerprints.
I'll go and suggest it. Make sure nobody touches the bottle in the meantime.
I won't touch it.
Temazepam is a sleeping tablet. It helps you sleep. I thought I had sleep apnea at first, but it's probably stress. If you worry about not sleeping, you end up not sleeping at all. True story.
Stress.
There's a lot of stress in here. We're dealing with people's lives. How do you relax, Doctor?
I have cats.
It must be frustrating.
Maybe relax with food, maybe alcohol relaxes me. What else? I relax with my cats.
I don't know about that.
I relax with a story.
I don't know.
I relax while reading a book. I relax by eating some ice cream.
I love food. It will be my downfall.
Mm-hmm.
Stress eating is the worst.
It is. Okay, that sounds good. What else? My cat's Also, boop.
I don't.
Cool. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, we're gonna call it here for today. Booty, booty, boo. And we'll get done with this day, hopefully next time. Which I guess might be Sunday. Yeah, I might do it Sunday. If I don't come up with another idea Sunday. But I will schedule that when I schedule it. So if you stopped by, thank you for stopping by. If you're watching this in the future, hi, hello, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for slogging through this. I'll probably eventually what does he have in his hand? I'll probably eventually edit up and cut it up into so that way it's more like easier to watch. I wouldn't say more easier. In a way that's easier to watch, hopefully, for people. So look for that on the channel. And there will not be a live chat replay because Toasty effed up. We're not going to talk about it. So if you didn't see what happened, you just didn't see what happened. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, Toasty. I'm going to text you bye because you're not answering back, so you might be busy. Bye. No, not but bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.